headlines and show these other rappers it's bedtime. It's clear to see that I'm ahead of my time. I caught the thrown out, hard talk, career to shine. I got some time, they ain't I get better with time. Who got a flow and a live show better than mine? I got all the dope boys yelling, bring them out, front to back gate. 1, 2, 1, 2. You wanna beef with the king? What is you gon' do when you show up on the scene with a two? Drew on you and your friend and play a little 2-on-2. If you happen.
It was only opened in 2020, but quickly became one of the league's most recognizable venues. You're looking at SoFi Stadium in Inglewood, California. Coming up, a highly anticipated contest between the Indianapolis Colts and the Los Angeles Rams.
Rigoberto Sanchez to kick off for Indianapolis.
Punter Rigoberto Sanchez has it teed up and ready to go. And here we go from LA. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. Offense out now to get us started. It's 1st and 10.
Get set, up.
They'll run it with Travion Henderson. He cuts it back right. He goes the distance. Touchdown, LA! The Rams take a 6-0 lead right away. So one snap, and they're in the end zone, Brock. Tell those stat keepers to be ready. Might be a victory. Very busy game for him.
I'm kind of up for that. You kind of like that little pace?
A hundo, partner. 100%.
And to do it on the ground to boot. What a way to begin the proceedings. The first punch thrown in the 4-quarter boxing match ends up being a haymaker.
Nevis with a point after. And the Rams will jump out to a 7-0 lead.
7, Colts nothing.
Here's Evans set to kick this away. Ashton Dulin now to return. And he's out a little short of the 30.
First down 10 at their own 29-yard line.
Colts file out into formation. Here comes 1st and 10. Here's the first carry for Jonathan Taylor. And they love to see him fighting forward, but he only gets him 3.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
4 yards on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 6.
Come on. Hey, Bronco 80.
Off the play fake, here's Richardson. That one finds Josh Downs. And this is a midfield. They're going to stop him at that 45-yard line. It's a gain of 22. And that is good for an Indianapolis first down. I'm not going to call this a must-score drive here in this first quarter, Brock, but when your opponents start the game with 6, it feels like you need some sort of answer.
You need a response, right? You need a response. You don't need all these home runs or big highlights. You just need to keep matriculating that ball down the field.
That's a nice, quick correction for this front, Brock. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
Oh, he put everything he had into that throw. And oh, he drops the deep. Shot, a big play to start the game, but it slips through, incomplete. His first target doesn't lead to his first catch. That's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long.
Captain! Tag!
3rd and long, they're going to throw. Has him on the quick hitter. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
So it looks like they're going to line up and go for this, 4th and 4.
Stephanie! Cougar 19!
Trying to throw for it with Richardson. Short pass brought in. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
There's no question the greatest concern there was just getting the first down. You want a high percentage throw, and you're not really concerned about big yards. Well, the drag route was perfect. He comes open in the short field. It's easy to zip that throw right in there and reset those chains.
Too much lead on that throw. That falls incomplete ahead of his target. That throw intended for Tyler Warren. So it'll be 2nd down.
Can't cover it much better than that really well-covered gate on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
Let's go! 19 tight! 19 tight!
Richardson to throw again. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Javarius Ward picks it off. And the Rams are finally tackled after a big return. They're going to have the football beyond their own 30 following the turnover.
Intercepted. The Rams take over 1st and 10 at their own 34-yard line.
So they'll head up here 1st and 10 from the 34. From the gun is Purdy. This one caught by C.D. Lamb. And they're going to down by contact as they've got enough for a new set of downs. And that right there is about the best you can hope for against double coverage. Good chunky yards, and more importantly, Brock, don't get burned taking a risk.
Yeah, it's really the defense that gets burned, and that is just demoralizing. You got double coverage, you got what you want, and 2 guys can't stop one.
This finds Austin complete. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory.
A whole bunch of credit goes to just about everybody on that offense. Guys up front, give the QB enough time to let that play develop. Excellent effort by that receiver to stay alive and for the quarterback to scan the field and find his completion.
Just a yard left to go on 2nd down. Shotgun handoff to Henderson. They get there to take him down right around the 41. They get 6 and a first down as well.
Well, looky here. You don't even have to worry now about a 3rd down call as that run moves the sticks. Now that call you had ready, though, we're going to recycle it. Save it for later for that next 3rd down coming.
So 1st down from the 41. Sticking with Henderson. Keeps on moving into the red zone. He makes it in for the Los Angeles touchdown. The Rams get another 6
This rookie on their roster, it is so hard to break away from the pack at the NFL level, but this rookie is putting on a show.
Mevis now for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Rams drive out to an early 14-0 lead.
Colts nothing.
Here's Evans set to kick this away. On the return, here's Doolin. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
The Colts take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Indianapolis bringing the offense to the line. Here's first and 10. Play action, it's Richardson. Hopkins making the grab downfield. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop it. That play goes for 19 and a new set of downs. Big shot to begin the drive has him up beyond the 40.
Here we go. Stop. Take it. Go.
Taylor gets it on first and 10. Rolling into enemy territory. Racing down the left side. And they take it across the goal line for an Indianapolis touchdown. The Colts lower the deficit to a single possession. It's a Jonathan Taylor touchdown.
The kicker on for the point.
Wow, just sensational speed from the back that time, Brock. He found a seam, got through it, and he was gone.
You know, it's one thing, Kate, to have singles hitters, right? And you love those, and you appreciate guys that can get on base. But it's the home run hitters that are the difference makers, and what a big-time effort.
Sanchez has it all set for the kickoff. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
Their own 35-yard line.
Good field position for the Rams as they get ready. First and 10. Starting on the ground with Henderson. Rolling into enemy territory. And he's taken down as he takes this to the 38. It's a gain of 27 yards to move the chains.
No frills, nothing fancy. That was just a good old offensive line dominated in the trenches. And that sprung him to get to the second level and beyond.
New set of downs for him. They'll start at the 38. First down throw by Purdy. Austin makes the grab downfield. And he is in. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Rams throw their early lead to 13.
Every touchdown's got its own story, but for me, Kate, that was all about courage. Courage of that receiver to run all the way across the field. Courage of the quarterback to know it's going to take a little extra time. That courage paid dividends for 6.
Point after by Mevis is good. And the Rams double their lead to 14. And they can go ahead and stay in that huddle. We're at the end of the first quarter. 21-7 is our score. We'll return to Inglewood in just a moment. Here's Evans set to kick this away. On the return, here's Anthony Gould. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down. Colts file out into formation. Here comes first and 10. Shotgun snap now to Richardson. Oh, this is getting ugly early. Intercepted again. That's Antoine Winfield Jr. And the Rams take over on his 5th interception of the season.
Well, that's now 2, Kate, that they've gotten him for picks in this game, and he's got to be careful. Right? You've got to protect the football. It is the greatest treasure you have as an offense. In this defense, well, they've got 2 in their pocket, and you know they're going to be going after number 3.
Pretty throwing here on first. Cut near the goal line. And that is a Los Angeles touchdown. The Rams pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. Mark Andrews with the touchdown. Nevis with a point after. And the Rams stretch their lead to 21.
7.
Here's Evans set to kick this away. Here's Gould on the return. Finds some space. He's past the 30. They're going to track him down, but a nice effort in the end there, Brock. He's up to the 38. So it's good field position for the Colts as they get set. 1st and 10. Back to work after throwing the pick. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the drive begins with a rough first step there. That's going to bring up 2nd down.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go and let that pass rush get home.
After the sack could really use a big play here on 2nd down. It's 2nd and 15. Working from the gun, it's Richardson. Right side, this is wheeled in by Warren. And they're all the way across midfield before he's brought down. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that 1st down.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains. There wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
Richardson fires quickly out wide. And they get this down roughly to the 34-yard line. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the 1st down.
First down, Colts.
Back to throw. Here's Richardson. Going with the screen to Taylor. And he's down inside the red zone before hitting the deck. Big gain, 14 on the play. And it'll be 1st down, Colts.
First down.
From the red zone on 1st. Pass is caught at the 9. And he's going to be taken down near the 8-yard line. It's a real solid pickup, 12 yards, and it rewards him with a 1st and goal. A give, left side to Taylor. And that right there is the start of what could be a goal line stand. They hit him for a loss on 1st and goal. The line between safeties and linebackers gets real blurred on plays like that, Brock. He handled that one just like a Mike would have.
Yeah, if injuries were to ever crop up, Kate, I bet he could handle the linebacker spot for them as well. Just tremendous diagnosis in that run support.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
Taylor again. And his defense standing tall. They keep him out of the end zone. 6 yards on that play, and now they've got 3rd and goal from the 5.
That's twice now where runs have not gotten them into the end zone, but you've kind of set yourself up. Actually, you've set yourself up really well for a little play action right here.
Ready, go.
3rd and goal for Richardson. And that is incomplete. They tried for the end zone, but no luck yet, Brock. That forces 4th and goal.
As I watch practices today, Kate, both college and professionally, one thing is abundantly clear. Teams spend so much more time in the red zone. They know it's the money zone. And defensively, if you can force incompletions and knock it away and leave teams for field goals, you got a great chance to win.
And a completion not in the cards on that 4th and goal. They passed on 3 points, and they'll wind up with none.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
And they're going to stop him after he wiggles his way forward for 2. 3 yards on the 1st down play, and that brings up 2nd and 7. So with that, Brock, we've now reached our 2-minute warning. The Rams playing themselves to a lead here at SoFi. Second down now, they need 7. Shotgun snap for Purdy. Finds his man over the middle. And he's going to have this one up to about the 21. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a 1st down.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
So a new set of downs. Here we go, 1st and 10. Working out of the gun, it's Purdy. Finds him on the crossing route. Ooh, and he is cracked at the tail end of that play. A good hit, but sure would have loved for it to have come earlier as he gets forward a bunch and gets him the first down. Give him 24 yards on that one. And the Rams have the first down. Purdy looking to throw. Hits him on the out route. And he's taken out of bounds as he gets it down near the red zone. Wow, they get a big old 32 yards out of that play, as well as a new set of downs.
That's just so good. I mean, that is teaching tape right there. It's what you want your guys to do. To not just catch it and fall down, but have a plan. Yes, you got to catch it first, but then have a plan to go attack. Be aggressive. Get those yards after catch. That is a job well done.
And there's that slide at the end, Brock. Good decision-making there as he picks up close to 8 on that run.
You know, Kate, back in the day, we had a slip and slide to practice for moments just like that. Actually practicing how to slide and get out of harm's way. Nice gain on the play and denied that defense yet another chance to take a shot on him.
They'll get it complete to Travion Henderson. And he takes this in. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Rams boat racing them to the halftime locker room. Well, this machine has been firing on all cylinders this game, partner. And it continues firing as that lead grows yet again.
And those who've tried to get in the way of that machine you're talking about, namely the defense, well, they've paid the price over and over and over again.
Here's Evans set to kick this away. On the return, here's Doolin. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort. Only half a minute to go in our half. Let's see how they begin the drive. To the air on this first down, Richardson. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he could reach that 40. Now we get a timeout from the Colts. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. From the 39 now after that explosive start to this drive. First down throw here from Richardson. Forced out to his right. He tucks it and takes off. Galloping inside the 40. And he's going to have this one down to the 37. Timeout Indianapolis. That's its second. We've set it down from 37.
First down, Colts.
70, Hawk 70, Hawk 70. 19, Lions. Cup 19, Cup 19.
Play fake, it's Richardson. Connects on the crosser. He's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. Give him an 18-yard pickup there. And that is good for an Indianapolis first down.
Let's go. 19, Tiger, 19, Tiger.
From the red zone now. Check it down to Taylor. And this is down all the way to the 3. All right, timeout taken by the offense. 5 seconds left, and they can take some points into the locker room on this final play of the half. The Colts are going to turn to their kicker, Spencer Schrader, for the field goal try. Only a 20-yarder here. And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And that lowers the gap to 25 points.
Okay, that's just an excellent play call to get a chunk of yards and set up that field goal before halftime. Job well done.
So we'll see if it's a kick return that ends our half or if we get a play from scrimmage as this one's away. So it's a touchback on the kickoff, and we're going to get one final snap here in the half.
Their own 35-yard line.
All right, this is going to be the play that takes us to halftime. Back to throw it. Completed over the middle. Get some space around midfield. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. So we're through 2 quarters now. Still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports. Here's Evans set to kick this away. On the return, here's Doolin. And pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. Indianapolis bringing the offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10.
60 Bison, 60 Bison.
From the shotgun, it's Richardson. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
79, Corey, 70. Go.
Richardson now on 2nd and 10. Hits him on the end route. And it's good yardage, but they tackle him short of the sticks.
It takes a certain level of fearlessness, craziness to work over the middle of the field in this league. You're fighting through guys as you go, and all the while you know you could take a lick at any time.
Ready.
All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3.
Let's channel up. Ready.
Taylor trying to run for this first. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down. Give him 9 on that play, and it's enough for the first.
You love a huddle. Okay, you really do. You love a huddle full of guys like this who just know how to keep the drive moving forward. There's some trust there that he's going to get the job done, and he's going to get another shot, I would guess, down the line.
Let's see how they attack this first down, partner, from the 45. Shotgun snap now to Richardson. Looking underneath, and the back brings it in. He's across midfield into Rams territory.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on the defense.
Fall forward, and I think you've got this first down, Brock. It's 2nd and inches.
Ready.
Throwing now, Richardson. That's too far in front, and it's not going to be caught.
Those passes get more and more difficult as you try to get aggressive downfield. I love the call. I love pushing the ball down the field. But the windows in the throwing lanes aren't there long, and it only takes a little bit for a throw to be off.
70 Timberwolves.
3rd and short yardage here, Richardson. Bails out of the pocket quick. And that one's too far in front of them, so now they're facing 4th down.
It has been a tough slog for them to keep up at any point in this game. And failing to convert on that 3rd down, yet another symptom of the overall illness of the day.
A full quarter to go, but they feel like they got to make their move now. They are going for this. That one nabbed by Warren. And he takes this one in. Touchdown, Indianapolis. The Colts cut into the lead coming out of halftime. Lining up now to try the extra point. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Colts make it an 18-point game.
Colts 17. Rigoberto Sanchez to kick off working the
Sanchez has it all set for the kickoff. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. Good field position for the Rams as they get ready. 1st and 10. From the gun is Purdy. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a 1st down.
1st and 10 now. Here's Purdy. Short pass brought in. And he's brought down right in the neighborhood of that 40-yard line. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
Austin makes the grab downfield. And there's the stop after he drives this down to the 13. That goes as a gain of 25 yards and picks up the first.
Rams, first down.
Get set, get set.
First and 10.
To the air again, Purdy. He dropped this to Henderson underneath. And he is in. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Rams can make it a 4-score game as they lead by 24. Point after by Mevis is good. And the Rams grow their lead yet again.
Colts, 17.
Here's Evans set to kick this away. Here's Gould on the return. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30.
The Colts take over first and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
Colts file out into formation. Here comes first and 10. Taylor gets it to begin the drive. He starts out this drive with a nice gain of 8. Second down.
That run may not have gotten you a first. Sure, nice little run to set the table.
After that little 8-yard scoot, here comes second and 2. They go again with Taylor. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Ooh, I like that. I really like that execution to move the chains. Now that third down call that they had ready, well, they can stick it right back in the pocket for a later occasion.
Here we go, set. 19, Tiger, 19. Go.
First down, and they go right back to it. And this almost ended worse, but he gets a yard out of it. That play wrapped up by Demario Davis.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Working from the gun, it's Richardson. Finds him over the middle. And he's taken down directly on that 43-yard line. Offense in a hurry up here.
A gain of 13 yards. And the Colts.
Richardson now on first and 10. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. Second down coming up.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
No luck on first down. Here's second and 10. Back to the air. It's Richardson. It's downfield. He's got it. Dose of the hurry-up offense here.
First down.
Cut 19, cut 19.
Once more now. It's Richardson. Chased out to his right. And he's not quite that fast. Let him just a bit too much. That's incomplete.
Okay, this quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put it in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
Ready.
Second and 10. Again, it's Richardson. He finds him in the end zone for the Indy touchdown. The Colts shave some off the deficit late in the quarter.
There's a good chance he wasn't even looking when that ball was released, but the crowd, well, the crowd let him know exactly what was going on. You could feel the swell of excitement whenever they take a deep shot, and it's only going to get louder now as they were able to connect.
So the Colts and Richardson going to go for 2 here.
Let's
The
go.
Colts will line up for the 2-point conversion.
All right, they're going to throw for it. He has it. And he is going to get in. That's going to cut a couple more off of that lead.
42. Colts, 25. Rigoberto Sanchez to kick off for Indianapolis.
Sanchez has it all set for the kickoff. And he's going to field this one in the end zone without a return. So that's going to bring us out to the 35-yard line. Good field position for the Rams as they get ready. First and 10.
Get set, get set.
Working out of the gun, it's Purdy. Gonna let this one fly deep downfield. Wow, his first real mistake. That's intercepted. Daniel Scott with the pick. And the Colts are gonna have it. And he's gonna hang on to that football. That's his first career interception.
I know he started to play as a defender. Gosh, he looked good, didn't he? Running it back, he looked like a receiver navigating on that return. The way he saw the field, he baited obstacles and he chewed up yardage in the open space. It'll make those offensive coaches and teammates proud. We've seen defensive players get touches on occasion. I think he just gave himself maybe a look on that side of the ball down the road.
Second down, still 10 to go after that incomplete pass. Play action with Richardson. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. Third down coming up.
Loss of 8 yards. It's third down.
This is the end of the third quarter. It's not quite over yet, but it'd take a pretty miraculous comeback. We've got a 3-score game as we get set to start the fourth quarter. Defense gunning for a stop here. It's third down.
Let's go now.
Third and long for him here. Oh, Richardson fumbled it. But I believe somebody on the Colts got to it first. They're luckily hanging on to the football. Down big, they're going to exhaust all options, it appears. The offense lining up to go for this. Desperation time here. And he's brought down after pushing to that 35-yard line. They left the offense out there on fourth down, Brock, and look at the results. A big gain, 15 yards, and a fresh set of downs, too. All set to go now from the 35. Richardson on 1st and 10. Into traffic, complete. Then they bring him down after the play reaches the 26. Offense up to the line fast.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up second
And he could have a free play here.
26-yard line.
He throws a bullet down the left sideline. And that one is incomplete. There's a flag down, though. If someone was across that line, this could end in a first down after all. So a fresh set of downs after the penalty. To the air on his first down. Richardson flushed out of the pocket. That's Taylor working the sideline. And this one's only going to pick up a couple before he heads out of bounds.
It's one thing to draw all these routes up when you're in the pocket. It's quite another when a play breaks down. Timing on routes change when you leave the pocket and scramble. What a great adjustment to still deliver a clean ball.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down. They'll throw again. Richardson. And the defender comes away with it. Roger McCreary takes it away. There he goes on the right side. Hits the 20. And he takes this one back and in for the Los Angeles pick six.
I look at my Cartier out of control. Just like my mind where I'm going, the women, the shorties know nothing but clothes. No stopping at my Pirelli's on. Unlike my jewelry that's always on. I know the storm is coming, my pockets keep telling me it's gonna shower.